Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole, my pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest on the traditional unceded territory of the Coast Salish Nations. And I am doing a budget check-in for, what are we in, week 2 of August 2020. This is going to be really quick, and it's going to be a little disorganized because I'm actually gonna leave town very safely to go to a friend who's in my pod, to a friend of hers house, cabin. Anyway, so it's not a place where people work. We'll be cleaning up after ourselves, and we'll be bringing groceries and not going into very many places. But I am excited to just get a little bit away from like my house and my life that I've spent so much of my time in for the last 5 months, just to get like a little mental break. So excited for that. Want to get this video up real quick. Spoiler alert, I spent a lot of money and I will figure that out later, right? Which is not the point of this video, but that's just how it's going to be today. So just real quick, I got gas. That was $33.56. I got my oil changed. I wasn't actually quite at the number of mileage because I haven't driven very much, but it had been so many months and I have an older car, so I just figured it was probably good to go in. So that was $80.56, and that comes from my car upkeep and replacement. And I also, because I'm going to this house, I'm bringing groceries. I kind of got a little bit more groceries than usual. I think I say that every month, so do with that what you will. I went to Grocery Outlet where I got like different groceries for the week, as well as some like snacks, and I got like beer. So, alcohol is not something I usually buy. But anyway, that was $80.19. I also went to the liquor store and I bought rum because in a different purchase, which we haven't gotten to yet, I bought a giant bucket of mascarpone cheese and apparently need to make about 7,000 tiramisus. So I actually made one for a friend who came back into town. We ate outside in my backyard, and I made a tiramisu to celebrate her naturalization, which happened months ago before the virus. And I made one to bring this weekend. And so anyway, I got rum for that. And that was $12.99. That was a long story. I also went to Safeway and spent $6.49. And I spent $17.99 at Amazon on something called soy curls. It was an impulse buy. I spent $10 on cake from a local cake maker who I'm just really into supporting small businesses who are doing like cool, innovative, entrepreneurial things in the time of COVID. So that was $10, and I bought 2 slices of tres leches, and it was really delicious. It was from the Dia del Pastel for anyone who is in town. I'm putting that under restaurants. That was $10. I also spent $14.94 at Safeway. I don't remember what that was for. I think it might have been Junior's medicine. Let me scroll down and see if I already put his Safeway Junior's. Okay, no, it was not Junior's medicine. No problem. So let's go back up to groceries. And that was $14.94. Groceries. And I went to Smart Foods, which is the like kind of restaurant supply store, and I just got a lot of like fancy dairy. Like I got this huge chunk of Romano cheese. I froze most of it, so it's gonna last a long time. I also got some not mortadella, but capicola, which again, it wasn't that large, frankly, but it was, I froze it into 3 sections, and like various other things. Yeah, I regret nothing. 97.24. I should do some more like recipe videos though, because I really kind of have like a small stockpile now. When things all went crazy back at the beginning in March, I was doing like a pantry and freezer challenge and was like bringing things down, and I think I've sort of been like stockpiling little by little, like the way they say you're supposed to do it for things like earthquakes, which is a thing that I recently prepared for. Okay, so I also got had some folks come and clean at my house because I am bad at cleaning and COVID depression, and I just decided this was something that I wanted to spend money on. And I have this fund called the Me fund, and it currently has $243.90 in it. So I spent $89.33 on the cleaning company, and then of course we're in the time of COVID. I mean, I've never had someone come and clean my house before. I presume that you tip, but I tried to do what I thought was a good tip. So I tipped, it was 2 people, and I tipped $20 each. So that was $40, and that's just coming out of that Me fund, which is what it is for. All right, so Caro. Oh yeah, my housemate picked up some berries for me. We have a local berry farm and try to take advantage of it. It's really nice because all the berries come plastic free. So it's nice to take advantage of it while they're in season. So it was $15. Put that into groceries, which I'm over on. Who's surprised? Who is surprised? Let me know down below if you are surprised that I'm over in groceries. And then finally, in my sharing category, I finally joined this organization called Sister Song, and it is an organization that in my research for my artwork, I look to a lot. I didn't realize that there was a membership option, so it's $50 a year for an individual member, and I just joined. I went to a conference that they did last week, and I realized, like, oh yeah, they are doing so much. Like, I really want to be part of it, and so I went ahead and joined. It was $50. Kind of want to talk about that a little more later, so it's going to come out of sharing. But I was excited to be able to be part of that. And then I got my first paycheck of the month, and that was $1,533.79. And that's going to go right here into first paycheck. So that is everything that I spent this week. It was kind of a lot. And I think that this month is going to be kind of a budget buster. That's what I'm predicting. I did like stock up for this week, so I don't think I'm going to be buying too much more groceries, but I will leave a donation at the house we're staying at, and I will help pay for gas to get there. And I will be bringing my car in to get checked on next week when I'm back. So kind of have a lot of things. Oh, and my pig. So I went in on a quarter of a pig with one of my coworkers from a local farm here. Really excited, and I'd like to talk more about getting food locally. So I've been doing a community-supported agriculture farm share this summer from a farm that is literally a mile away from me or 2 miles away from me. And then this farm's a little further out, but getting this sort of bulk meat. So that's coming up this month, and I really didn't plan for it because I forgot that it was coming. So I am seeing that this month is going to be a bit of a budget buster. Thankfully, I do have a little bit of cushion to get through, but I definitely am going to need to think about going into fall, tightening up some areas, really forecasting and planning better. Let me know how your budget's doing, and I hope that you have a really great week, and I hope that you get to do something fun or relaxing or out of the ordinary. I know we're all kind of in the sort of like doldrums with all of this stuff going on. But, I guess it is what it is. see you in the next video.